Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to say thank you to Media again, who's going to talk to you about the Canon hybrid range of lenses that they've released recently, including one lens that I was very interested in, which is the 70-200 because of its internal zooming mechanism. So let's pass over to Media now, who will talk you through the range.
Hi, so I'm Media, a Canon product specialist, and what we have here today is our selection of our hybrid lenses. So hybrid lenses, we introduced this series towards the end of 2023 when we launched the 24-105 f2.8. Loads of people have been asking for this focal length, but with an f2.8 aperture, and we're pleased to basically be able to do that with these new lenses. Our hybrid lens line is about combining features from the standard RF with some of the popular features from our cinema lenses, especially when it comes to the parfocal, for example. So the T-zoom lenses do benefit from electronic parfocal, so no change in the focus while zooming in and out. Also significantly suppressed focus breathing, plus you do have the flexibility to change the aperture, so you've got iris ring. The zoom ones are designed to be identical in terms of size, so in terms of rigging, easily swap without having to make any adjustments. And there is also an optional servo unit that you can attach to both lenses. And that means you can control the zoom from the camera body, or even wirelessly using the Camera Connect app or the browser remote. So the zoom ones, we have 24-105 2.8 as I mentioned, and last year in October we introduced the 70-200 2.8. So we now have three options when it comes to 70-200. There is an f4 and an f2.8 standard. And we have the hybrid option where you can still use the 1.4 and the 2x extenders. Is internal zoom, so the lens doesn't extend. Other lenses that we have in the hybrid range are a range of primes. The 35 was the first one we introduced in the range, 35 1.4. So again, our range of hybrid primes are designed to be identical in terms of size, which means when you're swapping, it's easier and you don't need to make any adjustments. Great to use on gimbals, for example. Benefit of these again, so you do have the iris ring to adjust your aperture, suppressed focus breathing, and they have VCM or voice coil motor technology, meaning fast and near silent autofocus. And as you can see, they are all of these lenses are L series. Two other hybrid primes, we have the 24 1.4 and a 50 1.4 that we launched towards the end of October. So a total of 5 hybrid lenses that we have, 24, 35 and 50, all 1.4, and two 2.8 lenses, so the 24-105 and the 70-200 2.8 that actually comes into colors. So there is the white version, which is probably more popular choice for photographers, and the black version, which is probably the ideal choice for videographers, which means less reflection when you're filming and moving around.
So that's part of the range, obviously, of the hybrid lens. Can't talk about all of them, are there for a limited time, can talk about only so many things, but the lens specifically spoke out to me out of everything there was the 70-200, mainly because of the internal zoom. And when I'm out taking photos and the photography I do, it's nice to have that internal zoom. I was a little bit put off with the old 70-200 just because it had that, even though it's a smaller to carry physical lens, but if you were pressed up against something and then you went to zoom, obviously that pushes you back. With the internal zoom, it kind of allows you to stay close, you can zoom in and out, and it's not going to physically move you. Also, if you were to put it onto a tripod or a monopod, not that you really should with a lens that light, it's not going to unbalance physically where you set up the monopod on the balance point, if you've got a gimbal anyway. But pretty interesting range of lenses, hoping to get a chance to test that 7200 at some point in the future. Let me know what your thoughts on the hybrid system are. Do you prefer having that internal zoom, or would you rather have a smaller lens that just externally zooms and be able to carry more into your camera bag, for example? But hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again to the guys at Canon UK for being so hospitable when I was at the show and being just really genuinely nice people. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.